Hey guys, Tania with our Wine Country Realtor, and this is episode 34 of Temecula Uncorked, the place to be if you like to have fun and enjoy the Temecula Valley and all it has to offer. So if this is your first time watching, I recap all the different events that I find going on in and around the Temecula Valley. And I do this every week on Monday. I also send out a weekly update with the link to current events on Thursday morning at around 10 a.m. If you would like to get that, go ahead and text 951-419-4190. And that is right now just a pretty basic email, but I am working on something super fun. It'll be HTML style and give even more value and more resources and more ways to find out what is going on in the valley, which is ultimately how this came to be. Every time I had friends coming into town, I was always hunting all the different winery websites, trying to figure out what was going on where, and thought, why is there not a single place for this? And then decided, why not make it happen? So that is my goal. I know I can't get every single event, but I do try and find the highlights of the week and as many as I can. And when I do, I share them on the Wine Country Living Facebook page and in the Wine Country Living group. Speaking of which, if you are not yet in the Wine Country Living group, you should come and check it out. It is growing like crazy. We're almost up to 600 members. So that is super exciting. In the last, I guess, 6 or 7 months, we've grown quite a bit, and it is starting to have a life of its own, which is always lots of fun to see that happen and to see people connecting and starting to enjoy that space. We all have a common love for wine country and love to get out here and enjoy the beauty that we have in this wonderful valley. So without any further chatter, sorry, I thought it was long, but let's talk about what is going on this week in the valley. 4th of July is midweek next week. So I noticed as I was putting the events together that a lot of communities are hosting their events this weekend, and I'm sure they're going to be hosting their events following weekend as well, and then in the middle of the week, so kind of I'm expecting the 4th of July to have a life of its own this year and continue, because both Menifee and Murrieta are doing town events that are going to be on this Saturday night. So let's get started. There is a lot going on, some super fun things, tons of outdoor movie evenings going on at various wineries, and I also wanted to make a point to share that Reading Cinemas over at California Oaks is doing some really fun theme movie nights. So if you are just thinking that they've only got the current new releases out, you would be mistaken. They are doing some dollar movie mornings, the kids' movies. A lot of those are going at 10 a.m., but I think like this week they've got Sing, and I saw Hotel Transylvania. Those are coming. They're also doing a classic series. Those are not part of the dollar movie mornings, but they've got classic movies coming. I saw Lawrence of Arabia, and then they're also doing some kind of more like family cult favorites, if you will. So they've got some different fun themes going on, and I think if you check out their website, you'll see some unexpected titles and maybe some things that you want to check out on the big screen that you can't normally find on the big screen. So that was kind of fun to see and notice this week over in at the Reading Cinemas over in California Oaks. So we've got a ton of recurring events that I know I went through last week, so I'm going to try not to repeat those. There is some STEM events going on at the Murrieta Public Library. There is a Penny Pickle panel. Boo! My tongue got twisted. Okay, so Penny, why can't I'm like having a brain moment here. I'm blanking on what we call Petunia Pickle Bottoms in Old Town here. I do know it. I don't know why, and now of course I'm scrolling. Penny Pickles, there we go, no Petunia. Penny Pickles has their Science Carnival June 22nd to the 30th, so that is continuing. Definitely worth going to check out. The kids will have fun there. And let's get into our current week's events now that I've talked a little bit about what I'm seeing going on. Also notice this week there was an 80s theme going on. It seems like a number of the venues are playing on the 80s theme, which is always fun. Who doesn't like a little neon and hairspray? So definitely some fun 80s things to check out. I'll go through those here. So we have Movie in the Vines at Lorimar Winery. That is tonight. If you like race over right now, you might get there in time for opening credits. We have a Mommy Fit Pool play date on the 26th at Harveston Pool. Again, all of these are found right here on the oops, can you see that? Wine Country Living events page. If you scroll down, and these are also the events that get sent to your inbox when you text 951-419-4190, text events. This is all going to be in your inbox on Thursdays, and in the interim you can click on the events tab. So we have a Mommy Fit Pool play date on Wednesday morning. We have Wine Country Wednesday, the last Wednesday of every month. That is hosted by myself. We go and explore a different winery at the end of every month, Wine Country Wednesday. This month we are doing an evening gathering. We are going to be with Kay and Al at their ranch over. My mind is I'm dropping details and I'm like, what's the name of the ranch? We're going over to Kay and Al's, and they are at Tucalata Ranch. There it is. I know it. It was just my brain wanted to go to Trabuco. For all kinds of other reasons, because I've been saying Trabuco Canyon a lot the last few days. So Tucalata Ranch, we're going to be there Wednesday night. It looks like it's going to be a really nice group. They are opening up the tasting room, which is a by appointment only tasting room. So definitely a nice treat to get out, meet some new friends and new people on Wednesday night. I will be there. Look forward to greeting and meeting you. And if it's your first time, I might even buy you a glass of wine. So that'll be Wednesday. There is no cost for the Wine Country Wednesday events either. You come and enjoy your wine, and we do at different wineries invite you to bring a snack or an appetizer to share when it's an evening event, just because sometimes people want a little nibble. And somewhere like Tucalata Ranch, they have catering for special events, but they don't offer a restaurant. So then it's always nice if everyone brings a little something and we can have a little wine and a little food and mix and mingle. So back to the other events. There is a Spice Up Your Life tea party right before Wine Country Wednesday over at Via Servina. We have Peltzer on the 28th. Treat yourself to a pop-up donut stand. These are supposed to be like ultra award-winning gourmet donuts. So that's they are going to be at Peltzer Friday at 5 p.m. So save your sweet tooth this week for Friday. At 5:30 at Sweat Cardio on the 28th, we have goat yoga. If you have been wanting to try that trend, and who doesn't love to see all the goat yoga Instagram and Facebook pictures? My sister-in-law did that out in North Carolina with my niece, and those pictures were super fun. Looked like they were having a lot of fun getting clammed on by some goats. So definitely fun to go and try that out if you haven't done it already. We have, it looks like Harley Davidson in Temecula is getting on the event bandwagon. They had an event that I noticed last week, and this weekend they have another one on Friday night as well. So if you are into the Harley Davidson scene, definitely go check out their event. That seems like it's going to be a weekly thing. We have at Thornton Winery on Friday, we have a Elton John tribute. I like a little Elton John over at Thornton. That would be fun. We've got Shoot for Tuesday on that same Friday night, playing at Belvino Winery. We have a women's self-defense seminar at SoCal Krav Maga. That is $29, and ages 14 and up are able to go to that. I might grab my daughter and go and check that out myself. On the 29th, we have Murrieta's 28th birthday bash. That is at the Cal Oaks Sports Park. On the 29th, we've got, so Murrieta has two different events going on the 29th. The city of Murrieta is also putting on their Independence Day celebration, as I mentioned earlier. We've got red, white, and blue barbecue at Los Alamos Heights on the 29th, starting at 5 o'clock. We've got Battle of the Badges. This is a boxing event over at Pechanga on the 29th. A lot going on this week, as you can tell. We've got 5 Mile, a band playing at the Mill in Murrieta, 5:30 on the 29th. We've got Pitbull on the 29th. That's technically not in Temecula, but hey, they are playing at the Del Mar, or he is playing at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. We've got a Prince tribute skate at Epic Rollertainment in Murrieta. If you are a Prince fan on the 29th, get your roller skates and go out and have some fond memories of Prince. Maybe put on a little Purple and listen to Purple Rain. Okay. We've got Bingo After Dark at Pechanga on the 29th as well. That was one of the 80s events that I mentioned. I don't know about you, but typically when I go to bingo, I don't go to bingo very often, but when I did, I went with my grandmother, and it was a lot of older folks, shall we say, with 35 different bingo cards in front of them, dabbing away, and did not ever strike me as like a big party, but Pechanga is billing this as a party. Starts at 10 o'clock, lots of neon pink, and they're saying a party. So I don't know, might be worth checking out and seeing if bingo night at Pechanga is indeed a party. That is on the 29th. On the 30th, Weens Family Cellars has a champagne and yoga at 11 a.m. So you can party over at Pechanga and then head on over to Weens, get your yoga stretches going, and so on. Cabernet at the Merc is Hot Latin Nights on Sunday at 7 o'clock. That is actually our roundup. We've also got some night markets going on. They're in the recurring section, but Vail Ranch has now got recurring night markets going on. Then there's also Old Town Temecula with some night markets, so definitely check out the recurring events for some of those activities. And then the City of Temecula's 4th of July extravaganza, that is going into next week, but if you're thinking ahead as to what you might want to do on actual Independence Day, they will be hosting that on the 4th, and that will be at the Ronald Reagan Sports Park. So, lots going on in the Temecula Valley, as always. If you know someone who wants to stay up to date and loves to hear what is going on in the Temecula Valley, please share this video with them. As you're watching, go ahead and give this a little like or a little heart. It really does make a difference in how many people on the page get to see this video. The more hearts and likes we get, the more people Facebook will show organically. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have an event you would like me to share, please tag me, send me a direct message, email me at sold@ourwinecountryrealtor. I will get it posted, and thank you so much. I hope you have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you again next week for another episode of Temecula Uncorked, and hopefully we'll have a guest for you here. Had some scheduled, but have had had some schedule changes, so we've had to work around everyone's schedule. So hopefully we will have a couple more of those on the books very, very soon, and look forward to sharing some more wonderful guests and more fun events. Talk to you soon. Have a great week. Bye, guys.